Richard Tice, who's the co-chairman of the group Leave Means Leave, and the chairman of the Global Britain Business Group, and Carolyn Fairbairn, the Director General of the Confederation of the British Industry. Well, I mean, there it was in Technicolor. Whether you think Brexit is a good idea or not, it means lower growth.
Well, I think if you look at it, actually, the OBR has massively increased their forecast from just 3 months ago. It's a little bit lower, but within the margin of about 10%. Frankly, very minimal. I think the Chancellor's holding a lot back because the OBR has, without any explanation, has reduced its forecast way down the track. But this year, when everybody said, you know, it was all going to fall off a cliff, actually, growth is strong. You know, there's lots of money out there. I think he's been extraordinarily cautious in a fairly dull budget.
What do you reckon?
Well, the devil's always in the detail, but I think he's got to show more vision and more determination, and in the education department, to really make that work. Because, you know, as we move towards a different level of immigration and a different system, you know, the focus is on training and skilling up local people, and it's vital that that is done really well. We don't know if 500 million is enough. It might need to be double or treble that, and to be really done very successfully, you know, with tremendous vigour. So I think the devil's in the detail on that. That's probably the best thing to come out of this budget.
I mean, it did look this national insurance row. Do you think it's good that self-employed are paying more?
No, I think it's that's the most disappointing part of this budget. At a time when you should be encouraging, you know, local people to run their own businesses, actually it's an attack on small businesses, it's an attack on the self-employed, and as the graph showed, completely unnecessarily.
I mean, Nigel Lawson was saying to me that perhaps the idea would be to have a tax on business sales rather than get rid of corporation tax and indeed business. Well,
I think all that's to play for. For example, the huge growth in online sales, you know, that needs to be looked at because, of course, the Amazons of this world are paying very little on a relative basis on business rates. I think the other disappointing thing in this budget was just the de minimis investment in infrastructure in the north. I mean, 90 million in the north and 20 odd in the Midlands it's a drop in the ocean